Let us solve a question on monopoly profit. The question is, a monopolist has constant marginal cost of $1 and zero fixed cost. It faces a demand curve which is equal to 100 upon P if price is less or equal to 20. Otherwise, demand is equal to 0 if price is greater than 20. What is the profit maximizing choice of output for this monopolist? Options are being given. We need to find out the correct option. Okay. So what we are being given? We are being given this demand function, and let's write it here. Q is equal to 100 upon P. Okay. Also, marginal cost is being given us as $1. Okay. We know that for monopoly to maximize profit, he will equate the marginal revenue with marginal cost. Okay. So marginal revenue is simply the change in the total revenue due to the change in output. So first we need to find out the total revenue. Total revenue, as we know, is simply equal to price into output. So P is, and let's write it here, P into what is Q? Q is 100 upon P, 100 upon P. So P and P gets cancelled, so total revenue comes out to be 100. Now what will be the marginal revenue? Marginal revenue is simply the derivative of total revenue function with respect to output. So if we differentiate this function with respect to Q, its derivative is 0. Okay, so we have 0 marginal revenue. That means marginal revenue does not change in this case. And what is marginal cost? That is being given us as 1. If we use this condition of profit maximization, marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. So marginal revenue is 0 and marginal cost is 1, which is not possible. Okay, so we cannot use this logic here to solve this question. Okay, then what will we do? Let us see. Let us solve it another way. Okay, we know that profit of a firm is simply equal to the total revenue minus total cost. Okay, and what is total revenue? Total revenue is simply price into output minus what will be the total cost here. Since marginal cost is being given us here, marginal cost is equal to 1. Total cost is simply the integral of marginal cost with respect to output. And also we are being told that fixed cost is 0. That's being told in the question. So total cost will be the integral of marginal cost. So marginal cost is 1 dq. Now it's the derivative of 1 with respect to q will be q plus the constant of integration. Since constant of integration denotes usually the fixed cost, so we will have q plus 0 because fixed cost is equal to 0. That means total cost will be equal to q here. Okay, let's write it here, q. For this monopoly, this will be the profit function. Okay, now P into Q, let's write it here, P into Q. P into Q is equal to, given this demand function, we have Q is equal to 100 upon P. If we solve it, multiply this P with this Q, so P into Q is equal to 100. So we have a constant revenue here. Okay, so P into Q is equal to 100. For this monopoly to maximize profit, what will the monopolist do? He will charge the maximum possible price and will produce correspondingly the lowest output. Because what is the maximum price he is allowed to charge? That is P is less or equal to 20. So in place of P we will have 20. If P is equal to 20, what will be Q? If P is 20 here, what will be Q? So that the product of these two is 100. So Q will be equal to 20 into 5, which will be equal to 100. Okay, so P is 20, Q is 5. So profit will be equal to, P is 20 into Q is 5. minus total cost is q, so in place of q again we have 5. And here you can see p is equal to 100, rather profit is equal to 100 minus 5, which comes out to be 95. When the monopolist is charging highest possible price, the profit for the monopolist is 95. Okay, and when he is charging the highest possible price, that means he is producing lowest possible output, that is the output of 5 units here. Let's take any other example, any other value for price less than 20. Again, if p into q is equal to 100, let's take any other value for price less than 20. Let's take p is equal to 10. If p is 10, then what will be the quantity? So the total revenue is constant, which is equal to 100. So here also we will have 10. Okay, so p, if p is 10, q will be equal to 10, so the total revenue is 100. Then what will be the profit in this case? So profit is p into q minus q. So we have 10 into 10 minus 10, which is profit will be equal to 100 minus 10. So profit will be equal to $90 only here. Okay, so you can see if the firm charges a price less than the highest possible price, then profit will decrease. So for this monopoly, to maximize profit, he will charge highest possible price, because this demand function has a constant elasticity of demand. Okay, so actually it reflects a constant elasticity demand function, and in this case, the only plausible option for monopolists to maximize profit is to charge the maximum possible price and produce lowest possible output. So lowest possible output will be equal to 5 here. Okay, charging highest possible price gives us lowest possible output, that is the monopolist should produce only 5 units of output. Okay, I hope I make myself clear in this video. Thank you.